Different types of clothing samples. Prototypes. These are the initial samples created to test the design concept and basic construction. They are often made with readily available materials and may not have all the final details. Think of them as the first draft of the garment. Fit samples. These samples are specifically made to evaluate the garment's fit on a model or mannequin. They help determine if the sizing and proportions are correct and comfortable, leading to adjustments in the pattern. Size set samples. Once the fit is finalized, size set samples are produced in a complete range of sizes. For example, S, M, L, XL. These allow for checking the grading, how the pattern scales up and down between sizes, and ensuring consistency across all sizes. Salesman samples. These are high-quality samples used for marketing and sales purposes. They showcase the final design, materials, and construction to potential buyers and retailers. Attention to detail is crucial for these samples. Pre-production samples, PPS. These samples are made after the initial order is placed and before mass production begins. They use the final fabrics, trims, and construction techniques and serve as a benchmark for the factory to follow during bulk production. Top of production samples, TOP. These samples are pulled directly from the first batch of the mass-produced garments. They are sent to the buyer for final approval to ensure that the bulk production meets the agreed-upon standards set by the PPS. Shipment samples. These are samples taken from the final shipment of goods before they are sent to the buyer. They act as a final check to confirm that the entire order meets the required quality and specifications. Photo samples. These samples are specifically made for photography and promotional materials. They often receive extra attention to detail to look their best in images, which might include perfect steaming or posing. Mock-up samples. These are often very basic samples made early in the design process, sometimes even from paper or inexpensive fabric. Their purpose is to visualize the silhouette, volume, and basic construction of the garment before investing in more detailed prototypes. Garment Performance Test, GPT sample. These samples are created specifically for testing the garment's performance aspects, such as durability, color fastness, shrinkage, or seam strength. They ensure the garment meets required quality and safety standards. Sealed samples. These are approved samples, usually PPS or top samples, that are signed and dated by both the buyer and the manufacturer. They serve as the definitive reference point for the quality and specifications of the final product during mass production. Digital garment samples. These are virtual representations of the garment created using 3D modeling software. They allow for quicker design iterations, fit visualization, and can reduce the need for physical samples in the early stages of development.